Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to 3DHP. Want to give you an update on my CNC, what I got going on. Well, I've got the arm built, so that way I don't have my cord and my hose dragging across the bed, going everywhere. I resurfaced my spoil board, and I had a few places on it. Well, actually, a lot of it on like little tiny ribs where I could barely feel it from left to right. So I went out and printed me a little tramming stick here. I got off of printables or somewhere, and I, realized that I had to tighten up my bolts. The 4 bolts that hold my Z on in the back here. When you stick them through with your Allen, the little end of the Allen wrench, you can't get it very tight, so I had to put a crescent wrench on it, and I snugged them up real good. And my total working area is 1300 by 1300. Set a line across the back there. That's how far back I can go with my trim router. So, I haven't made any projects yet. I've been trying to get that hose up out of the way. And I think it was on... I'm not sure what YouTube channel it was. Buildables or something like that. I can't remember the name of the website, but I've seen this idea, something similar to this online, where they took conduit off the back corner. Now, I can't come off the back corner because of where everything is setting up with my exhaust. So here's what I did. I just reinforced the side of it there with a 2x4. It's got a foot on it, basically. I got some pipe clamps. 3/4 pipe clamps, and I clamped them loosely. Took a screwdriver and kind of pried them open so that pipe will twist. I bought some Velcro, cut it down to length, and I just kind of ran it up. And then I had that on the inside at first. Then I realized that my machine would hit it coming forward, so I rolled it on the outside, and then kind of ran it down and under. And then I took my Makita power cord, or not Makita, Genmitsu. Looks like a Makita. And I ran that back up through it. I took off each piece and connected accordingly. And it worked out really good. And I bought a little 90. And so far, so good. I can't service the wasteboard much more. If I do, I won't have nothing left. I took it a little bit too deep on the second pass. So, but I'll probably put other material on top of it anyway. But it's working out. It reaches all the corners. Now, one thing I have here, got this little power box here, and I got the connector on it. I know that can be controlled by Arduino or Pi or something to turn it on and off to activate these 2 sockets down here. Not quite sure how I can make that work with my vacuum and my router here, my Genmitsu. If any of you guys have any ideas, let me know. But there's a brand name right there. That's what I'm working with. But I know I can run a couple wires. Now, because I'm not using the 12 or 24 volt spindle that came with this, on the back of the machine here, I've got the plug here, just dangling. And then on the top there, you can see it's tied off, and I'm not using it. So it's either 12 or 24 volts that's coming in here, and this is just hanging. So I'm just wondering how I can wire that. If maybe I can have this plugged in, so in the software, when I turn on the spindle, it would also turn on the vacuum, which would activate that plug. Not really sure. But, this is really, it's a heavy-duty, badass machine. And like I said, I wanted to review the 4x4. That didn't happen. And I'm thinking, wow, I've got the Prover XL here. Let's just supersize it. So they sent me out the materials. And the big difference I can see is I have these super heavy-duty solid rollers here where the 4x4 has linear rails. I have ball screws. It has ball screws. I got these huge NEMA steppers. So does it. I have mechanical end switches. I think it has optical. Whoop-de-doo. Mechanical work fine. So, but other than that, it's like a 4x4. And if you don't want to be out all the money, wow, the wind. But yeah, if you don't want to be out the money and you got a Prover XL V2 and you want to upgrade it, hey, get the parts, get the kit, get the wasteboard, get the extension kit, and upgrade what you got. And then you got basically the same machine. Cable's inexpensive to build. Not really sure what else to say. I'm using G-Sender with it right now. We come over here and I can kind of move things around in G-Sender. It'd be really cool if I had a touch screen of some sort that I could mount over here on an arm. That way I could have my touch screen right here to work with to move everything, so I wouldn't have to run that cord along the floor and up, over, and down. Because I hate tethering it on a cord like that. On a USB cord, it's like 25 foot long. But right now, I've got the switch turned on to the back. I can come over here and simply plug it in the way it has power, and I don't have to move the machine out of the way and get behind it to run it to a power cord. But I can kind of jog it around here and I'll show you what's going on with it. Okay, I've got it home. I got G-Sender up and running right now. Let's see. Movements, let's do increments. Let's see, 100 millimeters at a time. Z is set to 2. I'm not going to be doing Z. Speed, millimeters a minute, got set at 3,000. So let me go ahead and run this over a little bit and I kind of give you an idea what's going on. Well, I'm just controlling this manually. Okay, it's coming forward on the Y. And on the X, move more to the left. Run the Z down a little bit. And one thing about the Z, when you put this boot on, this dust boot came off of Etsy, and it's very simple to put together. It's got 2 Allens, a little lever to lock it in place, and I snug them down real good. Make sure you get the side of this perfectly straight, because when it's homed, when I went to do the wasteboard, I came down on this edge, the metal. I had it too close, so be sure you got that set perfectly straight when you tighten everything up. Then it's simply got a magnet on it. You can adjust it depending where you want on your bit, and that simply plugs in. Works really good. Love it. I've had no problems with it whatsoever. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on. I hope you guys like it. And, yeah, I moved the emblem. I took down the flag. It had a tear in it. I moved the emblem over. I need to raise it up a little bit. But that is the arm for my CNC, and I think it's a pretty cool idea. Works out really good. It keeps stuff up and out of the way. Please like, subscribe, and share. And leave me a comment down below. Thank you to all my channel sponsors, my channel members. I'll list them here on the screen. I appreciate all you guys, but I hope you like it. Can't wait to do some really big, cool projects with it. And I'll be buying Jenny bits. I have a bunch of Jenny bits. I'll have to get some more here in the near future. And yeah, don't know what else to say, but, you know, take care, guys. Have a great day. Later now. Oh, and I've got a wooden dowel. So when things are moving around, if something might get bound up, I'll just take the dowel and kind of move it out of the way. But this seems to work pretty good with the hose. I just don't want it to get snagged in anything, so if anything don't look right, I'll kind of keep an eye on it. Always wear ear protection, wear the proper safety glasses when you're working. You don't want a piece of wood or a bit or something to break, have that chip heat the knife. So always wear your proper safety glasses, ear protection, and a dust mask if you need it. And proper, being a well-ventilated area. Never leave your machine unattended. Take care, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.